Alright, and welcome to the Street Fighter 6 Start League. The Team Beauty and the Beats versus Team Italian Wind Farm.
Welcome to week 2, everybody.
Yeah, so it is, if I'm not mistaken, this is Dr. Dre's team, who's the team captain, versus Strawberry Spiegel. Dr. Dre is playing Blanca, and I believe Spiegel's playing Cammy.
Maybe JP, if I remember right. We'll find out in a bit.
Yeah.
Here we go. I got chat popped out. Either way, we're in for some Blanca things.
It's true.
Let me tell you, I played Blanca for the first time this week. I had so much fun.
Blanca's also it's such a Dre character. Dre in a lot of games has this...
Oh, actually, it's apparently going to be a different match first.
Oh,
well.
The first match is Loger, who's playing my main, versus San Diego, who I played in bracket the other week, and I believe he plays Ken, or at least he was playing Ken in bracket. So DJ versus Ken, a matchup I've played a lot, going online and ranked.
All right, so
let me get the match list up. Here we go.
all right, so
Not that it matters because we're changing the order. This is week 2 of the Kickstart League, the week before Rashid gets added to the game, which I'm excited for personally. But at this point in the league, everybody has played a match, and the standings are now based on points in the first round, and the teams will play against teams that are similarly ranked to each other.
Yeah. Until at some point we probably
San Diego,
circle back around.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have a
Yeah.
completely wrong thing. Apparently, is Italian Wind Farm, right? No, that's.
Yes. So San Diego is
Oh.
the sub in for Barnum.
Oh, I have an old. Yeah, I have an
Yes.
old. I didn't update my node DG, so I still have Barnum listed.
Yes. I believe San Diego uses he/him pronouns, and does he/him crouching medium kicks. So it's a good button. 10 players like to press it.
I cannot alter the names on the list. Apparently,
We can alter it later, but it was not Barnum. It will be San Diego going forward. They're waiting for our go-ahead, so...
Yep.
Okay, apparently they were waiting for us, so
Yes.
should be good to go.
All right.
Yeah. So this.
Anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. So this isn't actually Barnum. That's gonna be on this side.
So in terms of rankings, where do we have the rankings overall so far up to this point?
I think these two teams are the two highest.
That's what
ranked.
I was thinking.
Yes.
Which, you only have one match to go off of, so still anything
Yeah.
could happen. But I believe this is the number 1 against the number 2 currently. I believe. Somebody can correct me on that if I'm wrong.
Yes. I believe Beauty and the Beasts are currently ranked first, and Italian Wind Farm is just behind them. I play on Team Honest Mids, and we got washed last week by Beauty and the Beasts. A lot of strong players on that team.
Yeah, so much of it comes down to just luck in the first week, and then after that, it'll start to solidify. After a few weeks, we're going to go into the bracket division, but one strong showing, you can be ranked first right out of the gate. All right,
anyway,
yeah.
we are off. Here
So
we
DJ,
go. We've got
DJ versus Ken, right?
as soon as
both-
it loads in, we'll see for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Both. I played Ego in bracket a couple weeks
Whoops,
ago.
I have to swap things around. Go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, these are two characters who both like to kind of weave in and out of the neutral space. Ken obviously having a lot of good pokes. He's got the command run that we're seeing. DJ's got the best drive rush in the game. He's got moves like forward medium kick. Similarly, Ken's got things like Jinrai. They're both good at advancing
Great counter for
forward.
that drive.
Yeah. We're seeing Jinrai
San
right
Diego's
now.
just driving Loger into the corner.
Yeah.
I really like the parry though from Loger.
Good grab. Couldn't have happened a moment
Yeah.
sooner. Running low on drive gauge there for Barnum.
Yeah.
San
Oh, of
Diego.
course.
Or sorry, for San Diego. Yep,
Yep.
that's
Yep.
gonna happen.
We're seeing these tools from Loger, the drive rush, crushing medium punch. Very strong option for DJ. But so is Fire Tatsu for Ken.
Loader's in the corner, but
Yeah.
Ego's got the drive in burnout.
And
Really big.
Yep.
Going for the shimmy. Doesn't keep holding
Gets
back.
the wake up
though.
super.
Unfortunately, that's a situation where DJ gets a safe jump.
EX is a fire.
Ooh, just
Ooh.
cool.
Yeah, good little
throw. Get the wall
There's the
splat.
stun.
Oh,
Oh,
it goes into the heavy machine gun too early. You gotta delay it so that he falls off the wall, so that's a juggle state. Otherwise, you don't have the frame advantage. Because critically, wall splat is not a counter hit or a punish counter. It is a normal 5H, and that doesn't combo, unfortunately. Taking the command run to get use of space. Loger trying to check up with these projectiles and these drive rushes.
Good.
Great, playing a bit more aggressive this round. So
Yeah.
it's the wall splat.
Yeah.
Combo.
Kind of maintaining that space under the timer.
Ooh. Counter impact.
Counter.
Repeat drive impact.
Ooh.
This will be a lot of damage and a lot of corner carry.
Yep. Almost
Heavy
the
dragon
entire
blast.
way.
Yeah. Plus move, he gets that free guaranteed jab into a tick throw setup. It's a very, very scary place to be, even as DJ. Good use of the forward medium kick from the Sobot. GX fireball, links into the combo.
Carries
Yo.
the corner here.
It's the
corner.
plus frame overhead. Tries
Tried
to go for a throw setup, but gets thrown out of it.
Yeah. And we have
Back to center stage here.
Yeah.
good poke to keep things.
Ooh, that was. These are some scary options coming out of Loger with the Just Cool heavy launcher on block and the heavy Sobot.
Ego opting to trade in the drive gauge and enter burnout in exchange for a little bit more damage.
Ooh, bad decision though.
Not a full punish though.
Yeah, I mean, but against Ken, it's like your opportunity comes up so seldom to get a clean punish, and then it can be really hard. But if he does it again, you're ready.
Had to pull out the win there. Ego was about to exit burnout.
Save has full meter for this round.
Ego's making a really good use of Jinrai in this matchup. It's kind of a difficult tool for DJ to deal with. Also great parry on the drive impact.
Yeah.
You get so much bar back for parrying it.
Yeah. Oh,
Trying to win the fireball war.
Give,
Try to
Loger
EX.
a chance to generate some meter. Or some gauge, rather.
For the fake. Ooh, good check on the drive rush.
Still fireball means that if it comes out, it will beat most things. Ooh, this could be it.
Loger made a good decision playing aggressive right there, just as the drive gauge was about to run out too.
Yeah. So a big thing for that situation that catches a lot of people is that DJ's EX Fireball has a lot of block stun. It's enough to be plus at point blank. So something that a lot of DJ players like to do is throw the fireball and drive rush behind it with a button like heavy punch, because if you catch somebody, you can get a machine gun upper and that'll give you a safe jump situation. Or you can just be plus in their face.
We'll be looking for that then.
Yeah.
Good reversal out of the corner there. Gets a little space.
Noticing that Loger is liking to press. Spicy jump. Going for the target combo, Jinrai, get the jump in. Jump in tick throw. Overhead.
Pushes all the way to the corner here. Could keep some pressure mounting. Especially with the meter. Oh, the meter came right back though.
Throw setup is going shimmied.
The drive impact into the finish takes the round.
Yeah, like the thing with Jinrai is like you can challenge it with drive impact, right? And usually it's a tight window for Ken. But he can DI back if he does the low. And you have to guess on the DI. So it's like a very scary situation. Side switch.
Spells up.
Yeah.
They go now in burnout, but has a long way. There it is. There's the KO.
Yeah. It's a hard matchup. It's like everybody who fights Ken. Because Ken just gets to play such a solid game on his own terms, right? He has so many tools to challenge from the mid-range to get to the close range to put you in plus frame and or Rekka situations where you're guessing, right? And it can just be like, with a character like DJ who's so centered around like, some gimmicks, but also doing really honest kind of Abari options, it can be like really hard to press out of it.
You gotta either get in to get those mix-ups, or you gotta play this long-range fireball game. Either way, Ken is not bad at the fireball game by any means, and can get in. And once he's in, that can be scary.
And Jinrai is a similar situation to Heavy Rolling Sobot, where Heavy Rolling Sobot will leave you +2 in the opponent's face. Jinrai also on hit leaves Ken plus in throw range in the opponent's face. So every time you press on Jinrai and you get one hit of the kick, right, Ken gets to run another layer of mix-up on you.
Yeah.
Because he can just frame trap you again into a tick throw.
All right, up next we've got Strawberry Spiegel versus Dr. Dre.
A Salem classic between a Portland person and a Salem person. As I was saying earlier, Blanca is such a great Dre character.
He was an okay Dre character before, and then the Blanca-chan got added.
Yeah, because Dre in other games he plays characters like Teddy in Persona. He plays Faust in Guilty Gear. Yeah, he plays these kind of mix-up troll characters. And Blanca's very good at it in this game.
Spiegel kind of forcing some honesty there, not giving Dre a chance to set up the gimmicks, except for, ball into grab.
Oh,
great perfect parry. And the side switch.
I like it.
And DP's out. Just walk forward for the punish.
Slab that Blanca ball parry. Spiegel is saying, no, you don't get to just do that.
Yeah, Dre's gonna have to rethink some options here. Again, very willing to go for it, but stopping short and grabbing, there's the mix-up Dre's going for.
That's classic. Get them to parry H Blanca ball.
Good cross-up Blanca ball.
And we're seeing that EX air ball that was so famous by Mena at CEO. Plus on block, invincible reversal option. He needs it.
Yeah, he needs a lot of things.
Already rethinking the free Blanca balls here, trying to cut short, trying to check the drive rushes, but playing a little short, a little going for the grab occasionally.
Rainbow ball, but we get the cannon spike.
It's great reversal to get out of there.
Yeah. Here's where it starts. Dre gets in your head. You start like command grabbing.
This is all without breaking out Blanca-chan.
Yeah.
I will expect the level. At some point, Dre will try to get the level 2 install.
I think this matchup in particular is pretty tricky to get the Blanca-chan out, just because Cammy has options to close that gap if you try to throw it out recklessly. There's the short Blanca ball into the grab again.
Yeah, Blanca does have a lot of knockdowns that are like 63, 64, 65 frames. That if Dre wanted to, he could be setting the Blanca-chan, but he's just playing this classic Blanca spacing game with the balls and the rainbow ball.
Hey, until your opponent can deal with it, you gotta keep doing it.
Yeah.
And just like their own dive.
Just like headbutt, it takes so much gauge if you don't parry it. Ooh, great spiral arrow from Spiegel. Ooh, going for the side switch.
Alright.
Cammy really dominates.
Both players looking for the opening, driving, rushing into each other. Try to gain some space. And one hit away from death now.
Just out
barely out of reach.
Yeah. I'm really liking these like well-spaced light spiral arrows from Spiegel.
Both players
so-
just maintaining a distance, then
Yeah.
rushing in for the hits.
Yeah. Because like so many Kami players even now are still just like letting heavy spiral arrow rip in neutral, and you just die for doing it.
And at this point, going into the second game, both players know, hey, Blanca Ball's not free damage here. You can't just bounce off and be safe. You can't just force the block. Options are being respected now, which means the mix-up can start. Great cross-up.
This is when that Dre stuff starts happening.
The blender is starting up.
Yeah. That feels trying to
This is-
oh, first Blanca chain of the match.
Hops over for the cross-up into the grab. You're watching the
Man
Blanca
dash.
on, but forget about the man himself.
Yeah, man dash through, grab him. This is a man who willfully chose to play Arakune. He's here for this.
I love the full screen drive rush into slide.
Great
Ooh,
back
jumps
throw.
over the command grab though.
Good jump.
Choosing to take some nice, meter efficient damage in screen space. I really like these decisions from Spiegel.
Yeah, Spiegel's starting to take the momentum back here.
Like a lot of people, like I know when I get in these situations, I'm guilty of like I get the big hit, I convert into my big thing, and I spend a lot of resource. And like Spiegel is he's just choosing
There's
to
that
like,
install.
play it safe, but oh, this is so scary.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Calls out the spiral arrow with the level 1.
Yeah, I mean this is classic Dre. You box with him at the start, and then he just gets in your head.
Then he starts playing the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Here's
It's hard.
One option. A great adaptation by both players, though, I
Yeah.
will say. Blanca Ball gets blocked, adapt to a new mix-up. Spiral arrows right at the feet, you know?
Yeah. Well, I
Great,
just, like, I
great
really like
adaptation by both players.
those perfect parries on the heavy Blanca balls, and
Oh, yeah.
converting not into damage but into screen presence and corner control. Like
All right. Up
It's a-
next, it looks like we've got Dre versus Schmitty.
Dre versus Schmitty. I do not know who Schmitty plays, but it looked like Lily.
Yes, it is.
Which I
All right, we're
imagine
changing
is
up the order on things.
yeah. I imagine is a kind of rough matchup for Lily.
Yeah, you kind of got to be able to get in, and Blanca has a very good, very skilled at getting in and out. Already, Dre's using that Blanca
Yeah.
ball, closing the gap, playing safe, trying to gauge. Hey, do you know how to counter this?
Yeah. Well, it's like the same thing that Lily has like a very similar tool in Counter Spire after Wind Charge, but like Lily
Using
can
the
get
drive rush to stay plus.
Lily can get drive impacted on reaction for spiring in, whereas heavy Blanca ball just like
It's fast.
yeah. Well, you just bounce off, right, and you go back full screen.
Schmitty looking to build those wind-clad charges a little bit here.
Yeah.
He's got 2 of them stocked up, but you know, Blanca has the tools to challenge it. But if it's the
Yeah.
heavy version, it might be tricky.
We'll see if Drake can get the reaction to Condor Spire. Because if you can like reaction drive impact Condor Spire against Lily, this matchup becomes, or most matchups with Lily become very not scary.
Schmitty got full wind-clad charges now, just kind of looking to spend them now to get some damage.
I like the EX Fire.
Good command grab.
That's the other unfortunate thing about this character is in this game. This game, you go back to neutral.
The full screen
great-
slide with drive
great
impact,
throw.
suddenly a lot closer of a round.
It's got the win stock to do it too.
Both players looking for an opening, trying to play this distance game. Great reversal.
Great.
Time is there. It is. And the reversal into the reversal.
That is one of the
kind of
weaknesses
low.
one of the weaknesses of Blanca Ball is that it is airborne the whole time. So if you have airborne invincible moves that especially are motion inputs that are just on deck all the time, you can just DPM out the ball.
Blanca-chan on the stage, once again, using its presence to threaten the throw. Into the command throw, the lead.
Dre's saying
the
you're not
cross.
allowed to tech.
Carries back to the corner though.
Drive impact gets blocked. Jump
Buys a
in.
little space though.
Ooh,
Ray
nice.
does not have a lot of drive gauge to work with now.
Nice spacing trap on that. I think that's 5 HP. The double hitting.
Schmitty looking to break the defense, get a little damage with this corner here, or at least maybe go for a burnout. There's a few things you could do.
Well, I really like the discipline of keeping that mid screen into the corner space. That whole idea of standing under the timer when they're in the corner.
Stops your opponent from jumping over you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Blanca ball into the level 3. That's going to take the ground and take the game.
I love this critical art. It's like my favorite critical art in the game.
Blanca wins.
Yeah. I feel like this is like probably
We'll see if Schmitty's able to adapt here.
Yeah.
We already saw some just pressing the corner there, but we'll see if we can maintain it here.
Well, the good thing about the Dre matchup is because since it's so conditioning based, and Dre is kind of like such a Yomi player, like you get to interact with it, which is what also makes it hard. But the door is always open.
Dre keeping the pressure on, carrying all the way to the corner.
I love these light ball meetings. Sick.
Into the drive impact to open up with the wall splat.
Sends the meter.
Wow.
Kill.
Alright. Sorry.
People say his character's bad.
Sorry, I've been talking about dealing with tech issues.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a dominant round there by Dre. Just carried to the corner and did not relent. Forced Schmitty on the defense.
Yeah, there's no wall break in this game.
Once again, Schmitty is they're vying for the position here at 3/4 screen. Gets the overhead off the drive rush.
Drive rush overhead. Characters who have access to a good drive rush overhead are so scary.
Both players here are doing a really good job when they have the corner of maintaining that distance and not just recklessly jumping. They're playing a very grounded game, as grounded as these characters do.
Yeah.
As grounded as two characters who dash recklessly can.
What I really like that I'm seeing from Schmitty is that Schmitty does not want to box with Dre. Schmitty's not falling for the trap of like, I'm going to go in, I'm going to get you to block. Oh, time to guess.
Gets some hits in. Carries back to the stage. Side switch to the Blanca ball though.
Ooh, good anti-air from Dr. Dre though. I also really like the spacing on these win stock options. Keeping yourself safe while still getting your resource.
Tries to duck under the project or the hangar.
Typhoon.
Goes in.
Ooh, good use of the plus frame. That should be it.
Yeah.
Good job blocking and then counter hitting, being patient, waiting for your turn, and punishing.
That I don't know what button it is, but that Blanca launcher can be deceptively hard to punish because of the spacing that it creates. But Lily is a character who has these big, heavy party starter buttons. But now we're going into the
ducking
mix.
under, looking to duck under something, but Schmitty just calling it out with the attack that'll actually hit a ducking Blanca.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so scary.
Like, seeing Dre trying to be out there, so Schmitty's just getting a windstock.
This is the thing, every time Blanca back jumps, it could be a Blanca ball downward, like one of those. So just jumping at full screen can potentially be a threat like that.
Well, not only could it be a Blanca ball, but it could be an EX Blanca ball. It could be invincible and plus.
Schmitty carrying to the corner. Dre now in burnout. Schmitty could be closing out the round here. There's the install.
Trying.
Going to the install.
You're in burnout, but you know what? You got the install to keep the pressure on.
Great protect. Phenomenal protect from Schmitty.
Good patience
He's just looking
there.
for an opportunity, but Dre is about to exit burnout.
Yeah,
Bro.
that might be it. Oh,
side.
That's it.
We're not blocking that. We ain't blocking that one. Well
like
played. Very close game there.
Yeah, no, Schmitty played really, really well, and like Dre is a hard person to fight, both in just like raw fundamental game, but also his ability to just like gimmick you.
Up next, we've got Werewolf Lesbian versus San Diego.
This would be
San
Manon
Diego. Yes.
versus Ken,
Correct.
which as a matchup versus Ken sounds a little painful.
Potentially.
Ken's good in this game.
Yeah.
Ken's just good. What can we say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Manon does have the ability to snowball you. You
Oh,
guess
yeah.
wrong.
If Werewolf Lesbian can get these medals, then there's going to be some serious damage coming off the command grabs.
Yeah. And
Looking for an opportunity, but Echo's slowly gaining ground into the corner.
Oh.
There's the first command throw for the medal, though.
I believe that's
Oh.
that's gonna be big. Chooses to save the bar.
Ends for more damage. Drive rush into the throw. Well done. Ego takes the first round with that. And with only one more medal at the table.
Yeah.
Oh, gets a couple hits.
You know, normally against the grappler types, rushing in head first is kind of scary, but Ken, I think, can do it.
Ken just
Ego's
wants
got the
to.
confidence to make it work.
He's got these buttons that are just so big and so safe for what they are.
If another drive impact corner.
Yeah. He's doing a lot of these like drive impacting after a special cancel move to really force you to be on your toes with your drive impact back.
Also, a lot of drive rushes into the grabs, just always a threat you have to be looking for.
Yeah.
Because when it's not, that's when you got problems.
I mean, as a DJ player, I'm no stranger to drive rush throw. It's such a scary option.
Barely able to stay safe on that drive impact, but gets the hit to take away the gray health and close out the round.
Yeah, I mean the other thing about this matchup is that for a rush down, even though he's a Shoto character, Ken has such long, like potent buttons against a character like Manon, whose buttons are, shall we say, very committal.
Yeah, they can be big, but you're committal. That's a good word.
Yeah. Because like there's a lot of stuff like that sweep I think is like -12 or -13 on block, right? There's like a lot of stuff that Manon has that her overhead is incredible.
All the way into the corner here.
Good.
Ooh,
Oh.
goes for the throw, but gets jumped over. Heavy Dragon Lash jab, target combo.
Bro.
Good jab out.
Super.
Pops through the overhead, carries right back to the other corner. There's the KO. Could be looking to close out the set here. Immediate drive rush. Very, very aggressive. Just how this whole set has gone. Just playing aggressively, carrying all the way back to the corner. You want to play close? So do I.
Yeah. Well, it's like one of.
When you're facing like Manon, you want to like not give her a chance to build up.
Yeah. Well, it's like also that like the player matchup, right? Like if you understand that you've got your opponent in a pressure situation, like they're thinking really hard.
Impact as the anti-air barely catches. Probably had a chance to close out the round with the level 3 there.
Yeah. But then you go into like a space you never want to be. No gauge against Ken.
Yeah.
Ken does like YOLO medium punch and he takes off half of your health.
Yeah, I don't know that opting for the command grab to get the medal it's not a terrible idea, honestly. Take the medal, be safe.
I respect the decision. Like I respect the decision.
You're
that
planning for the future.
If you think you're going into the next round, you can save your bar and get another resource, and all you have to do is throw him one more time.
Oh yeah, it gets you. It does the 5 medal throws. They do some damage.
They do over 3,000.
We've got they do a little bit of damage. Up next, we've got Lodger versus Schmitty.
Oh, this is a rough matchup.
Yeah.
Lily, in a lot of the same ways as Manon, has this mechanic that makes her really high commitment. A lot of her buttons can be fairly punishable. But unlike Manon, she just like doesn't get a lot of reward and doesn't get a lot of damage from her situations.
Oh,
great.
Alright, that's a good situation.
Yeah.
Alright, that's
Mitty
plus
gonna be
without
looking
drive
to push this
impact.
advantage now.
Yeah. Loger being real free with his drive meter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, using a lot of it to go in for the mix-ups on the throw. If you can't get just cool, you use the drive impact or drive rush into the throw. Just try to open up your opponent.
Yeah.
Paying off, just aside from that burn.
Yeah.
Very close round still.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to counter the fireball.
Yeah. That is.
Oh,
That
but Loader makes it back.
Yep. Meaty jab. That is one thing that Lily has that's very strong in this matchup, is that it is very difficult for DJ even to throw single fireball, and sometimes even to throw fake fireball if you have a read on it, because Lily's Condor Spire down, her Condor dive, is great at catching DJ's fireballs.
Drive impact here.
Oh.
Level 3 is going to take a huge lead and get a chance to regenerate that drive gauge.
Well, I already had full drive.
Well, it was
Drive rush in?
It's
Ooh,
back.
no, projectiles. Wanting to keep the corner.
Schmitty trying to poke out. Ooh, just the wall splattering.
Doesn't get the pickup.
Ooh,
Yeah.
EP's out to
Guess
deny
for
the
him.
Oki.
Fake into the throw once again.
Yeah, it's such a mental stack character, right? If you use all of his tools.
Oh yeah, you got to be watching for the. You're watching for the attack, but any one of them could be fake. And Loger just doing a great job of using that, taking advantage of you being on the defensive and going for the throw. Being very liberal with meter usage in order to extend that. Rush in, go for the grab, just like that.
Yeah. Loger also taking just a lot of situations where, like, off that EX Sobot, there's a safe jump, but just choosing to see the pressure that's working, and keep that going. Ooh, great
All the
taking
way
for him
back
into
to
the
the
drive
corner.
rush.
Not quite enough to finish, but the jab will do it.
That's a frame kill meaty setup right there.
Alright, we have started
Ooh.
jump in.
Ooh, I like the throw though.
Side switch to Cape, take the corner.
Well, it's like I really like the use of regular throw for Lily, because like if you do Mexican Typhoon, right, you give up everything. You get like good damage, but like you give up everything.
Yeah.
Loger was running low on drive gauge, but now it's pressuring back to get it right back. Anti-air to hold the corner, but there's the side switch again to get it back.
Frame trap.
Walks out. Trying to walk out. That full screen low.
Rushes in using the projectile.
That's another super strong option for DJ. Drive rush, crouching medium kick. Gets you into a 27 frame knockdown, 23. Enough to dash up and pressure. Ooh, the Mexican Typhoon.
The EX move into the Mexican Typhoon. But gets the throw, just barely takes it before momentum really was able to shift there.
Was that drive rush? Was that drive rush throw?
Yeah.
Up,
The DJ classic.
Up next, we've got Werewolf Lesbian and Raspberry Spiegel. Strawberry Spiegel.
Oh, Spiegel of some fruit variety.
Some fruit Spiegel.
The Cowboy Bebop. So this is going to be Manon versus Cammy. The matchup of the person with limbs the size of Kansas versus I can be anywhere I want on the screen forever.
Yeah.
Going
Really
right out
taking
with that
aggressive
phase
start.
control. I like this. Oh, goes for the target combo into the throw reset. Oh, but we're going to Cammy Town.
Spiegel looking to turn around this momentum. Very close round all of a sudden.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no punish on the failed P.
So another thing with Cammy that's really scary is that you have to be super. Oh, there we go. You have to be super on your game at noticing these
Drive
these
impact
high
pressure.
these
Just
high
really
dive
good.
kicks that Spiegel's doing, because Spiegel's doing like a lot of like hitting the chest dive kicks, which I like is like a way to check to see if they know and are paying attention. But now the snowballing's starting.
Yeah, racking up those medals.
This is like a situation you never
Drive impact with the meter and the 5th medal.
just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
No
might as
combo
well.
you have does more damage anymore.
No. Plus, you get the 5th one on the table. Oh, now you're scary. Now you're one command throw away from winning at round start, it feels like. Still Spiegel turning around the momentum. Blocks the drive impact off the jump-in option.
Like the spin knuckle?
Some good defense
Oh,
from
finally.
Werewolf.
We're challenging on these
Yep.
high dive kicks, which is so important against
It's the
Cammy.
wall splat. Might be enough.
This should be
The
it.
drive impact. This will be it with the level 5.
I like the call to just see the hooligan, drive impact it. Just mash
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's not.
normally on jump-ins that doesn't work, but that one it's just slow enough to pass.
Well, I mean, it's like what happens?
You can
need
use
to
the-
throw,
Yeah, you need to throw or. Yeah, basically.
but
or
like,
you
the
can
throw's
try-
not combo, right? Like you don't get
Yeah.
drive impacted back.
Spiegel turning it, deciding if
Yeah.
it's picking up and just playing aggressive, rushing in, just
Yeah.
playing Cammy.
Well, because I know that this is, I believe, Werewolf Lesbian's first game, so like, maybe making the decision to just kind of go for that classic mental stack, just attack it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just play super aggressively like that. Just carry into the corner, just charge forward, force them to play defensive.
Yeah. Yeah. And once again,
High
these
dive
like
kick.
these high dive kicks, but like if Werewolf Lesbian's gonna let Spiegel get away with them, right?
Yeah.
Keep doing it, by all means.
Keep doing them.
Oh,
that's it.
High dive
Yeah.
kick is carrying. Oh, reacts to the drive impact. Could be the round ender here.
Not
Drops the
quite.
combo, though.
Drop the combo.
And
Yeah, and then Spiegel seeing these high commitment buttons and saying, oh, you don't just get to press sweep and neutral. You don't just get to. But
Yeah,
like,
Great
yeah,
adaptation. Just play, like you said, Werewolf's first game, you get to play aggressively and just kind of overwhelm the mental stack. At this phase in the Kickstart League, it works. As we progress, we'll see what works and doesn't work.
you know, trades, but
Are these,
gets
like-
out of pressure.
these point blank spin knuckles are also kind of scary, but you know, they're working.
Yeah.
But also, like, in Werewolf Lesbian's defense, like, when Cammy starts going, it's just, like, she's so good at making you feel like you need to press that button.
Yeah.
Like, you need to engage.
And that's when you can get hit.
Yeah,
Spiegel,
that's
once
when you
again,
just
just
get...
putting on pressure, but burning out in the process.
Oh.
Burning the Werewolf as well.
Chipped out.
Yeah.
I
mean, that's...
actually, wasn't a chip. The B.
Yeah. It's that situation of the point blank spiral arrow, just trusting that Werewolf wasn't gonna press because they're scared.
Yeah, you put some fear into it.
Yeah.
Good anti-air throw.
Cammy's a character who should have an air throw.
Jumping over the drive
it.
impact, but you can only
Just
play
do it
jump
again.
for so long. If your opponent doesn't have an answer to it, do it again. Yeah, just a totally different game 2 and 3 there were just totally different from game 1.
Yep.
Like game 1, Werewolf Lesbian was able to establish some dominance, get those medals, get control. Game 2 and 3, Spiegel said, all right, let's just play explosively.
Yeah.
Let's get in there and let's start throwing up the mix-ups. Let's just cross up, overhead. Let's just go crazy.
I mean, it really speaks to the strength of Manon as a character that once you get those first 2 medals, like you're just playing, you're playing a game that's not Street Fighter 6, right?
All right, up next we've got Dr. Dre versus San Diego.
Ooh, this should be good.
Yeah.
But also, like, I know there's like maybe a lot of criticism in that match from the commentary, but like, Spiegel's a good player. Spiegel's good at fighting games. Regularly does well in their main game, Guilty Gear Strive. Playing a very solid fundamentals character.
It felt like watching an anime fighter. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Cammy kind of like that.
Experience is coming out.
DJ kind of like that too, though.
It was great strategic adaptation. Just deciding, hey, I'll just go in, overload the mental stack.
Yeah. So now Ken versus Blanco. Ken's got a lot of tools to keep Blanco really honest, right? Because if Ego's good on the DP, right, he can just DP the ball every time.
Dre's never been a player. We talk about the gimmicks, but Dre also can play honest when needed.
Oh yeah.
But Ego immediately
has
tried
very
to
honest
no
gimmicks.
fireballs and then rush in.
Yeah.
They're honest gimmicks.
I
Ego
mean,
rushing in, but knows when to stop pressing the advantage.
yeah. Well, I mean, this might be a situation where Ego's willingness to just throw out bar against a character like Blanca, who just takes so much of it from you.
Barely
Brain burnout.
Yeah. Ooh, I like the respect of the tick throw situation from Dre. Seeing that heavy dragon lash, thinking that the throw is coming.
Backs off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jumps, try to.
Ego playing an aggressive game here, but knowing when to back off.
Good parry.
Mm-hmm. See?
Yeah.
That situation where you think the heavy dragon lash, you think that they're not gonna tick throw you, they just go straight throw, just neutral jump it.
Ducking under the fireballs here, I think, is a good option, especially against Ego in this situation. Because you duck under, it gives you freedom to pop up if Ego decides to be aggressive following one of these fireballs.
But you might have to worry about right rush low.
Great shimmy from Ego.
Yeah.
Carries into the corner. Hit by the reversal, though.
Straight blocking.
There's the level 3, pressing some buttons, it looked like.
Yeah. I mean, I was pressing there too.
I mean,
yeah.
Ken wins.
yeah, great wake-up super
But yeah.
to take the round. Calls out the buttons, recognize that, hey, I'm in a dangerous situation. They're going to be pressing for it.
I really liked that the shimmy from Ego on the Dragon Lash tick throw setup.
Tries to drive impact to get some space, maybe call out a button, but gets punished for it. Carried back into the corner.
Yeah.
And this is the Ken zone. No fun zone.
Oh, yeah.
Carry
No, it's the
into
Blanca
it.
zone.
Sides.
Trades.
The Mena Classic goes for the shimmy, but Dre says not today.
Ego now in burnout, but Dre very close to it as well. Takes an opportunity to stun to set up with the Blanca John and carry.
Oh, let's go. I don't even care if that was probably a drop. That was
Burns
sick.
out for it.
Oh,
Jumps
the
into
jump.
the scooper. Oh, you were safe. But that's the thing. When you're in burnout, you have to jump over it. The chip damage, it can be a lot.
Burnout's so scary in this game. You take chip damage. You get hit by punish counters on block.
It's almost a second health bar.
Pressing on the air ball. That's dangerous. But if it works, it works.
Carries all the way back to the corner. Goes for the drive impact on the Blanca ball.
I don't know if Dre had enough time to get enough time to block, but it might be a really tight.
Well, it did block you. You have to drive impact back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it might just be like a really tight window to actually do the drive impact with how the buffer works.
Ego uses the drive rush into the throw, whiffs it, but takes the round.
Ken's strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apes together strong. All right, our last match we're gonna do We've got...
I think there's one more after this.
There's 2 more after this. This is the 8th match. We've got Lodger versus Spiegel here. And after this will be our final match. Still very close. These last 2 will decide it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 8-8.
I mean, I just played this
game.
I just played this matchup. I lost it. Or I guess spoilers.
Yeah.
But yeah, DJ Cammy, kind of another like DJ has a lot of even matchups, and I would say that this is an even matchup, but they're both characters who once they get going, you only need a couple good reads, and like they get to enforce such strong like traditional plus frame driven offense. Cammy by having access to a lot of great buttons that do drive rush cancel. And DJ having access to a lot of good knockdowns that allow for plus unblocked meaties. Going for the feint flash kick at the start.
Trading some blows here, back and forth.
Yeah.
Can't press on that. Stay safe from Spiegel's just relentless cross up, mix up, just parry it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be something.
Good
there we go.
Throw into the corner. The DJ zone begins.
Yeah. Caught the high dive kick.
Ooh, drive rush into the drive impact.
I honestly respect it.
Lodger looking to keep the pressure on to hopefully get the burnout here, or maybe just the KO. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Ooh, good spin knuckle to get past the projectile.
But
immediately starting on the offense here.
It looks like we saw it in the other round. Lodger recognized the high dive kick.
Got it again.
Where these high hitting aerials and just saying, oh.
Parry. Still trades on the EX.
There's a second hit of that button.
Both players looking for an opening, not quite ready to go in, not wanting to fully commit, but there it is. Good poke to avoid the drive impact, the drive rush. Sorry.
Ooh.
Some damage.
Yeah. Well, I like these like just preemptive pokes saying you don't get a drive rush in neutral against me for free from Lodger.
Well, may also be trying to discourage spin knuckle since that goes through fireballs.
Lodger takes the lead using this burnout as an opportunity, but very close to it on anyway. Ooh, blocks the super for the KO.
Great patience.
Had to make something happen there, but it's tricky.
Yeah.
Both players in that situation, both players will regenerate engage. You got to watch it because if you just wait, Lodger potentially has the opportunity to restart the offense.
Well, that's like one of DJ's strongest tools is the fact that while he can maul you, he gets to also just play super lane.
Jumps over the drive impact, but not able to punish it on the way down.
Good look. Yeah, a couple of good low dive kicks to make them safe.
I like the idea of the drive impact on the close block spiral arrow.
Gets the drive impact that's going to carry it to the air, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a little tougher to punish. Still carries Spiegel into the corner, gets the burnout. Not a great situation to be in suddenly.
What?
Cross up into the throw though. Could still make stuff happen.
We're gonna start
Suddenly a
demon
very
flipping.
close round. Oh. Stand spike, not enough to finish. Wins neutral again to take the round. Well done.
We're seeing such bravery on those launchers in the block string. I mean, it is a frame trap, but it's a scary one to do.
Drive impacts into the wall to get the corner, to get the crush, and grabs the drive impact.
Yep.
Lodger once again maintaining that space, holding the corner well.
Making a lot of good use of the just cool overhead follow-up.
Oh, drive rushes into the burnout, but Spiegel burns out as well. Gonna trade for some damage though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still a
At this
burnout.
point, whoever's gonna come out of burnout first, it depends on how aggressively you play. Get it back faster if you move towards your opponent.
Yeah, I mean, with DJ, like, you want to be throwing these fireballs, but it's so scary.
Yeah, especially when that spin knuckles on tap.
Yeah. You just
There
don't.
it goes down. Gets the hit into the KO. Oh, we're gonna have a very close score at the end of this match.
Or it makes sense.
Yeah, but ooh, anti-air's nothing much off it.
I like
Good.
the idea, though.
Yeah.
Loger has been
Already
showing...
in burnout.
Oh yeah, playing aggressively and then just Loger returned it. Ooh, gets the stun. Could see some damage, big damage here.
Goes for the EX, though. Interesting decision.
Tried to be a DP that wasn't
Open
there.
at close range.
Yeah.
Gets the hit, carries, and Loger takes it.
Yeah.
Lodger, it's Lodger. Lodger takes it, giving his team a 2-point lead now going into the final match.
Oh, and
Which means
this
our
is
last
ending-
match, Schmitty versus Werewolf
Well,
Lesbian. Schmitty needs to win 2-0 in order to tie this match, which we've seen ties already. This is
Yeah.
the last set of the night.
honestly, with how Schmitty's been playing tonight, like, I don't know if they've like won the sets, but like Schmitty's been playing super solidly.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
hasn't won a game, but
especially-
they've been solid games.
Yeah.
Hey, as we get into this last set, just want to remind you, if you haven't yet, go check out the Matcherino and join the Discord if you haven't yet. We play games.
True. Also come down on Saturdays and Sundays to Salem for SSF.
Now twice a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah. Play some Street
Okay.
Fighter 6.
All right. Once again,
Yeah.
Schmitty needs to win 2-0 in order to tie this match for their team.
I do think that like Schmitty's yeah.
Great pressure into the command
Yeah.
throw. And then just backing off to try to rebuild those charges. Carries into the corner. Yeah, the gameplay's been really solid. Just hasn't been enough to complete a round. There's the drive impact to get out into the first metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Both players just poking back and forth, not able to break the other's
Yeah.
defense.
Few hits. Ooh. Interesting
Oh.
trade there.
Side switch into the metal, into the command throw.
and
Side
now
kick.
we're in you don't want to be here. Take those
Mexican
plus
Typhoon will
frames.
close it out, but Werewolf Lesbian does have 3 medals already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're over 2,000 damage on the command grab.
Schmitty respecting those medals, looking to build the wind cloud charges.
Yeah.
I think if Schmitty can just see these
Oh.
folks,
Goes for the
punish
super
them?
raw and neutral. Not quite able to punish it though.
Got a
honestly,
hit.
I kind of respect the choice to get the corner no matter what.
Oh yeah, it's a big hitbox too.
Throw?
You don't want to accidentally get caught on it. Just pressuring relentlessly, but
Yeah.
backs off just in time for that drive impact. There's the throw for a lot of damage.
Yeah. Now,
We're in big metal territory now. Throws to take the corner. Drives in.
and he's
Ooh,
dog.
gets the command throw. Not quite enough to close out the round, but very close. One stray hit's all you need here.
Yeah. Ooh. Almost mistimed it.
Back steps to avoid the throw. That'll close it out. There it is. Schmitty takes it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I really like this just commitment to playing solidly and defensively, recognizing that the powerful tools of the character are these big, heavy punch buttons.
At the same time, being willing to back off at the right time. You don't want to get
Yeah.
hit by that command throw. That will close you out. Just know when to play it safe
Yeah.
and back off.
That's what I'm saying. Is just like this like strong mid-range game, and maybe you're not always getting a big punish, but like
Schmitty's getting the pokes here, though, and they've been enough
Yeah.
to wear down the drive gauge. for
Drive gauge,
Werewolf
yeah.
Lesbian.
Yeah, it's just going to be a process of figuring out how to turn, these pokes into
wait.
combos.
yeah. I mean, with
Schmitty
Lily,
playing a little cautiously. Suddenly.
Lily, it's not super important to have, you know, big punish routes because she doesn't really have access to like efficient damage like that. Throw? Yeah.
It's a close round, and Werewolves now has four medals on the table.
Yeah.
Back in the corner, gets hit by the drive impact, but that might be preferable to staying close to Menon at this point.
Yep. Oh.
The drive impact in response to the pressure.
May have wanted that to actually not kill so he can get the last medal.
Yeah.
Werewolf now looking to close out this game, which will mean that their team will win this match.
I love the
Side
side
switches
throw.
with the throw.
Ooh.
Gets hit by the
Over
connect.
commits on the drive impact.
Drive
and it's
impact,
gonna
that's
hurt.
gonna get the 5th medal.
Look at how much it hurts.
And that was 4.
Yeah.
And
Here's
oh,
the
here's
big
5.
one. Wow, that's dead. That's 5. Ooh, there it is. The
Congratulations.
momentum just switched.
She just gets level 3 in neutral, baby.
Beauty and the Beats has won the match, but we're playing all the games here for points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
point counts
This
in
is
the
what we
standings.
gotta start seeing from Schmitty. On these big, high commitment moves like Manon's sweep, throw. Oh, going for strike again. Throw.
Carries
Hell
the corner,
yeah.
there's the command throw. Schmitty's building up those wind charges, and occasionally we've seen Werewolf punish it, but sometimes it could be the one that comes out with a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schmitty backs into the corner and gets hit by the first command throw from Werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh,
There's
block
the wall
that.
break.
Now, luckily, I don't think in that situation she can hit you with the regular throw.
No,
I
I do
believe
not
she
believe
can. You can get hit with the throw.
Both
Yeah.
players just need one good interaction here, and there it is.
Oh, try to
It
drive
hits the
impact.
drive impact.
Yep, she gets hit.
Yes.
Doesn't
We've all
have
been
to
there.
fight for it.
It's 1-1, or I guess it's 1-0. What Manon
Still,
does have
Werewolf's
3
starting to
medals.
get the momentum with those medals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokes into the corner. Drags the blows. There's the 4 medal hit.
Oh, chunky.
Ooh, drive impact
we
to
go.
call out the dash.
Well, it's the Condor Spire actually.
The Condor
So you-
Spire dash one. You
Yeah.
can do it. You just gotta time it right.
It's
Especially
actually
when it's not wind-clad.
it's quite
Yeah.
generous on both of them. You can, even if it's EX and Twin-clad, you can see her do the Condor Spire and just drive impact her for it.
There's the drive impact. Probably gonna be another command grab.
Overextension.
There it is.
Yeah.
Werewolf takes it. Now with 5 medals, momentum's starting to shift already.
Well, so you don't want to do this like meaty into high commitment button stuff. If you feel like someone's gonna start drive impacting you, because it's like
Yeah, and that's what Schmitty's been doing a lot of, these big buttons. They
Yeah.
work well as pokes, unless they drive impact.
Yeah.
There's the big command throw. Oh, the third of the life bar just
Try to-
disappeared.
I think a
So
successful
much.
drive impact basically ends it.
Yeah, you get one good drive impact and you can, yep,
Oh.
like that.
Oh,
Oh, carries
that-
in the air, so can't
It
get
was an
command
aerial
throw.
one.
yep.
Goes for the super as the anti-air option and takes it. Werewolf
That will
takes the
be-
set 2-1, and at that, we are finished.
Very-
Beauty and the Beats comes out ahead of Italian Wind Farm 12-9. Well played by everyone.
Yeah. Very even though.
Oh
Across both teams. And especially across, I know this was mentioned last week about this being a beginner league. We're seeing a lot of improvement from players like Schmitty, from players like Werewolf Lesbian, who are maybe the like lower tier members on their team in the points seeding base. But like you saw the match between Schmitty and Dre, right? Like Dre's established Salem player, plays really, really solid, plays a really strong conditioning game. Somebody who beat me last week, 0-2, 2-0, really convincingly, right? I'm like, I'm pretty decent at this game. And we're already seeing that like big level of improvement from the players in these brackets, which is really, really exciting to see.
And you know what? Everybody took games tonight. That's what we love to see. Hey,
Hell
tune in
yeah.
tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We've got 3 Dudes, 1 Dog against Honest Mids, and then another match after that at 8:30. We've got Drink and Drive Impact against How Did We Get Here?
Yep. You'll see me and the buddies press some buttons. Should be a good time. And then later on Friday, we have another set of matches this week, which is kind of unique. We're going to be having Turn the Other Street versus the Men with No Name. So you also
Team
have that
one.
to look forward to.
Hopefully they'll have a name by Friday.
Alright.
Maybe.
Anything else, Chari?
No, I think that's everything. Oh, one more thing. Everyone go click that Matcherino link. It should be in chat right now.
It's
All right.
free.
It's true, and people get money. Support your
That is the
locals.
only prize pool here.
Come down to SSF, playing bracket.
Alright,
Goodbye, everybody.
bye.